Good evening and welcome to Hungary Report, starting off public media and one's foreign language news shows. I'm Csenge Gabriela Ibolya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. Every effort must be made to avoid a direct clash between NATO and Russia. Híradó spoke about this at the NATO summit in Madrid. He added that thousands of people will die pointlessly as a result of the protracted Russian-Ukrainian war, while the inflationary environment of the war will persist and the security of energy supplies will also be jeopardized. That is why it is more important than ever to bring peace as soon as possible. Art and culture are needed even in the darkest times, the president said at the Museum of Fine Arts when she opened the Henri Matisse, The Color of Thought masterpieces from the Pompidou Center in Paris exhibition. As Katalin Novák put it, thanks to artists like Matisse, we can understand why everything should be done to prevent the war in our neighborhood from escalating further. The head of state said, "There is no war between good and bad. There is only war, which is always bad. Peace is opposed to war, which is an opportunity for good. And we Hungarians want to win peace, not war, and we'd like to draw as much attention to this as possible." Slightly more than 3,000 new coronavirus infections were identified in Hungary last week. There are currently 233 coronavirus patients in hospital. Meanwhile, the number of people vaccinated continued to rise. According to the official information page, due to the decline of the pandemic and the high vaccination rate, vaccinations will only be available at hospital points on Fridays from next week, but vaccines can still be requested from your GP and pediatricians. Police cracked down on a drug farm and dealers in Baranya County in southern western Hungary. Units of the Counterterrorism Center first captured 2 men when they arrived to irrigate the plantation. Police seized 311 cannabis plants and equipment to care for the plants. Then 2 other men were captured in connection with the operation. In one of their homes, 327 stems of cannabis were found. And that's all for now, but don't forget you can catch Hungary Reports every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian and Chinese language news. Thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.